後馬 back stand or back horse. When we practice, and the first number one, when we practice our Kung Fu, and sometimes we get very fearful. So when we get fearful, so we back up a little bit. But this is not about fear. This is about deflecting and get away from the impact. For example, here is an object. If a fist come and hit this object, and this object will receive the impact. However, if this object back up just a little bit, when the fist hit and miss the target by a few inches, and just this alone get rid of that impact in a tremendous way. In our back horse and our back horse, we cannot back horse 10 feet away. We only back horse 5 inches, 10 inches, just to solve that impact. When we train enough, that our heart will no longer as fearful as it is, and we'll be able to control the distance by just a shift of our body. Just back up a little bit. Now, we're not using in fighting now. Back up a little bit. What is it? When somebody angry at you and decided yell at you, and that impact come directly to you, and if you listen to it and you face it, your heart is going to get shocked. Your mind is going to get confused. What you do is back up a little bit. When you back up a little bit, not only you're not fearful of what the person angry you about, but that will give you a chance to see your surrounding and analyze why he's angry with you. Meanwhile, it does not affect your mind and your heart. When you do this back up, then old Chinese saying is, once you back up, your whole spectrum of your image become wider. The sky got wider, the landscape got wider. That means you'll be able to see things more clearly. You'll be able to understand your surrounding more. So this back horse is to tell us, calm down, back off, view your surrounding, view why people are angry with you. And you'll be able to have a more chance to understand the reason. And when you understand the reason, if you really do something wrong, of course, 綁錯手起腳. You conjunction with the last idioms. If you do something wrong, apologize. But if you don't do anything wrong, now because you see things clear, you're able to analyze the situation more, you will move forward to explain the situation to your friends, your colleague, your loved one, and make them understand this is not your fault. This is a great communication skill. Because if you are afraid, and if you are hesitant, and if you are confused, and if you get angry, you make the situation worse. And in the business world too, many business, every day they argue, and they miscommunicate with each other, and nobody wants to back down. When nobody wants to back down, situation become worse and worse and worse. So we make sure we learn how to back down and deal with the situation rationally. Deflect the energy. Get rid of the impact. When you get rid of the impact, you are happier, your loved ones are happier, your friends, your colleagues are happier. Understand each more. Backing down also means letting it go. Now, letting it go is a very big education. Now suppose that the person who angry with you, and they find out they are wrong, and they don't want to back down. If you know how to let it go, no big deal. Problem will solve. both of you don't let go, problem begin. One of you has to be back down, and one of you has to learn how to drop it if it's not important. Of course, important, then you follow through. You follow through, even though you have to argue, you have to fight for your rights. But if that right is not really that important and that cause you no loss, drop it. If you really learn how to drop it and back off, you have a lot less stress. You don't even have to think about it, and you cut your time short to move forward with the goals that you were trying to achieve, or you try to create a happy and harmonious place to live in your family. Back down, let go. If it's not that important, do not use your ego to fight back. Just drop it and back off. 後馬 backstand.